Hey, what is up heroes, and welcome back to another Pokemon news and information video. Today I want to cover some leaks that are quite old, but with the recent trailer they've gained so much credibility, I think they could be true. So I just want to go through these leaks in case you haven't heard of them before, and I want to give my thoughts and opinions on them. So the first leak I want to show you guys is the final evolution of the starter Pokemon. Now I saw this like a month or so ago, and I was going to like cover this on the channel, but I thought, I don't know if it's real or not. Like, they look so real, and there was a Noivern or Noibat like leak that looked exactly like this, like the same layout, and I kind of thought to myself, maybe someone's just made that to try and trick people, and there's a load of leaks coming out at the time. I didn't really want to cover it in case it was false, but like, after what's recently happened, I feel like this could be real. Like, I have nothing wrong with these starter Pokemon. Honestly, I love all three. Like, Rowlet's final evolution looks absolutely amazing. Litten's looks so cool. Like, it's firefighting. I know a lot of people have a problem with firefighting, but honestly, I quite like firefighting. Like, Blaziken and Fernape, love them two Pokemon. Litten's final evolution just looks so good. Like, I do not have a problem with it being firefighting. I still feel like it should have stayed on 4 legs, but honestly, I can't complain with that evolution. I still think it looks absolutely amazing. Then Populo's, if someone said to me, here's Populo, draw its final evolution, that is pretty much what I would come up with. That is spot on what I want it to look like. So all three of these starter Pokemon, this is their final evolution. It looks amazing, and yes, I'm 100% okay with this. But a lot of the information that these leaks said ages ago said that there wouldn't be a traditional gym system in Sun and Moon, and that is completely true. We don't have traditional gyms in Sun and Moon from the recent trailer. And then we got a picture of this lady called like Marlo, and she's in this picture of Litten. Well, Litten's final evolution. Like, I'd circle it here, and this was given to us months ago. So I think this is legit. Like, what? It's got to be a massive coincidence, or it's got to be true. It really has. So we're gonna go through this all this information, and I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions because some of it is absolutely amazing. Oh, another thing I have to mention is, like, it says the Diamond Stones will be collectible throughout the region and act similar to Mega Stones, but not exactly. And that's how the Z moves work. They're basically like Mega Stones you give to your Pokemon. It holds the stone, and then you can perform that move. So essentially, it's like a Mega Stone, but it's only it's a move, and you can only use it once in a battle. So that, again, that leak that was given to us months ago is true. It's awesome. So we have a new Pokemon based on a dolphin, a sea cucumber, which is this weird looking thing, a snowman, which I can believe that because we've got that snowy area, and we've got the Alola forms of like the Vulpix and the Sandshrew, so we know there's like an ice area in Alola, a mushroom, and a rugby monkey. That's pretty cool. So we've got Rockruff's evolution is going to be a werewolf. That just sounds awesome. I cannot wait to see what that actually looks like. Something that's really interesting is Marshadow, another copyrighted Pokemon name. We know Marshadow is likely going to be the third legendary Pokemon in the trio. Like, you know, you have like Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, you know, that trio. Marshadow is probably going to be the Solgaleo, Lunala, Marshadow trio, that trio, you know what I mean? And this has a very unique type combo. No idea what that could be, but I honestly can't wait to find out. Onto this information that has really got me pumped. So it says, the anime's Ash-Greninja will appear in the game. Now, honestly, if this is true, I'm in love, because Ash-Greninja, I am in love with. Like, I love Greninja to bits. Greninja, one of my favorite Pokemon. Then just, I see Ash's Greninja and I just think Greninja should look like that 100%. We need to get a Mega Greninja or something, because I want Ash's Greninja. And this also like play a part. If Ash's Greninja is going to be in the game, that means two things. One, we have to have Ash in the game, which I don't see happening. Or two, which I've said previously, that Ash and Ash's Greninja looking the same. It's just a coincidence, because in that episode where we see the hero of the Ninja Village ages ago, in that picture was Greninja that looked like Ash's Greninja, and obviously, you know, either that trainer who had the Ash Greninja back in the past looks like Ash, or it's just what, you know, Greninja's new form looks like. So if we can see Ash Greninja in the game, that would be great. If we can use it or capture it, that would be so much better. I would love that. But maybe if, you know, we get Greninja in the game, it uses its Z move, then maybe it'll look like Ash Greninja. That's what I'm thinking right now. But anyway, onto some new Alola forms. So we've got Rattata and Raticate are Dark type. That'd be pretty cool. Love to see what they look like. Mainly like the type-ins for these Pokemon, I don't really care about. It's the designs. Like when I first saw that Vulpix, I was like, Vulpix looks cute and adorable, but the Alola form looks amazing, and the Sandshrew and the Sandshrew, they look so much better. I just want to see what they look like, but unfortunately it's just the description of the type-in. So you got a Lowland Butterfree is Bug and Psychic. Now I've mentioned this in like Let's Plays and Nuzlocke before, but I honestly wish Butterfree got a Mega Evolution because Beedrill got one, and I always thought Butterfree should be Bug/Psychic or Bug/Fairy because it can learn like Psychic moves, and that extra stab would be so good for it. And if the Alola form is Bug/Psychic, then yes, 100% Butterfree will be on my team. That'll be so good. We got Abracadabra and Alakazam are going to be fighting types. Now that's just really weird, but obviously, you know, like Vulpix is fire, then you got the opposite is ice. So, you know, the opposite to Psychic will be fighting, and I think that's pretty cool if that's true. Got Nidoking and Nidoqueen are poison fighting types. That just sounds really weird, but I honestly can't wait for that. Next is something I can believe. Growlithe and Arcanine are water types. The moment I saw the Vulpix and Ninetales, I was in the car, I was watching on my phone just going, we need to have Growlithe and Arcanine. Please be out Growlithe and Arcanine in the trailer. Did not get it, but maybe we'll get it in the new information that we're going to get August 12th. I think the new information comes. So we'll probably get another trailer then, so I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. We have Doduo and Dodrio, which are fighting flying types. So that's pretty cool. Quite like that typing, fighting flying. The only one I can think of off the top of my head right now is Hawlucha. And I've always loved Dodrio, just a Pokemon I never actually kind of went out my way to capture, but I always like the design of it. Says the previous version of the Pokemon, which may have taken on new forms, will only be accessible by bringing in from older games. So that kind of makes sense. That why you know, when Red, Blue, and Yellow were available through the Virtual Console, they were like, you can transfer these Pokemon through Pokebank. So that's, if that's true, that is kind of an inconvenience. Like if I can go into my Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire X and Y and transfer a Vulpix into Sun and Moon and do it that way, that'll be fine. But if it's got to be from Gen 1, then that's going to be really annoying. But I mean, that's fine because I already played through Pokemon Yellow and I got quite a lot of Pokemon. I mean, I'm probably going to play through it again so I can capture more Pokemon, but I'm okay with that. Next is Furfrou gets new styles. I honestly do not care about Furfrou, not a Pokemon I liked at all. New cat Pokemon varies in type and appearance based on breeding. Now, that sounds really interesting. Its appearance as well, I can't wait to see kind of how it will look. So we got that bird Pokemon that is in a different island, it gets different types and stuff. And now this is a cat Pokemon based on appearance, well, based on breeding, it will change its appearance and type. So that sounds really interesting. Gonna be a pain in the butt because I don't like breeding Pokemon, I really don't. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get all the different forms of these cats, but I'm gonna go for it. There's a new Snowman Pokemon line with 2 stages, and it's Ghost, Ice and Ghost. Now, I've seen a lot of Ghost Pokemon announced for this game, so I mean that's pretty cool. Not to get hopes up, but there may be 2 final evolutions for each starter. So this one is a bit sketchy. It's like not to get hopes up, but there may be 2 final evolutions for each starter, which I can kind of see. Maybe if you get a boy one and a girl one, because that Litten looks very like masculine, and the popular final evolution looks very feminine. Like the Rowlet one could be both, but the other 2 just look very masculine and feminine. So maybe the designs might change a little bit. That's what it might mean. But if not, then I mean I'm fine with what they look like, honestly. I wouldn't mind if there's 2 final evolutions. If the other one, Litten, stays on all 4, or stays on all 4, that'll be perfect, because I don't know, I love Litten's design, I really do. I just think I would prefer it stayed on all 4 feet. I really would, because all the Pokemon, fire Pokemon, get on 2 feet, and it's just like, stay on 4 feet please for once. But it does say the final evolution starters will be an Archer, a Wrestler, and a Siren. So obviously, you know, Rowlet's going to be the Archer with the bow and arrow with its wing. That looks so cool. I love Rowlet's final evolution. It's probably, like, I love all 3 starter Pokemon so much, but I think Rowlet's final evolution is probably my favourite out of these 3 leaked designs here. Litten, a Wrestler, does look like a Wrestler. It's obviously with the fire belt, and then Popular with a Siren. It does look like a Siren, especially the way it's sitting in the middle design. But that is all the leaked information we got. What do you guys think? Do you think it's real or fake? Because honestly, at first I thought I'm always hopeful, but I'm always like skeptical when it comes to leaks. I'm always like, oh cool, that'd be awesome if it's real, but it's likely fake, and that's what I thought with these. But now with this evidence with like Marlow, and then they said about there not being traditional gyms, and Megastones being like, well, the Z stones being similar to Megastones. It's just like this information. It's likely true. I mean, this could all change. This could be like first draft. They could have gone, here's Rowlet's final evolution, and thought maybe no, let's just change it. Like it could be like that. But I think right now they're probably in the stages where they're just like, you know, finishing up the game, making sure there's no bugs and stuff. I want to say right now, this sort of time, because the game comes out in what, 3 months, 4 months? It's probably finished. The game is probably finished right now. They're just making sure it's not bugged. And I could see these designs being 100% true. And if it is, then that is a massive leak. It is such a massive leak. That's from a Chinese source as well. So I don't know. This is probably one of the biggest leaks I've seen in Pokemon in a long time. Obviously, like Koro leaking like 3 or 4 days early. I mean, that's like the biggest leak I've seen. And then we got them 7 new Pokemon announced, which someone uploaded like a day early, and then they brought that information forward. That's probably the biggest leak I've seen. But this leak here, if this is all true, which it's looking to be true, this is absolutely nuts. I just want to go back to Ash-Greninja being in the game. I really hope it is. Like, I think Greninja was Japan's voted like #1 most favorite Pokemon, so it would make sense to bring Ash-Greninja in the game, because obviously if everyone loves Greninja, they're gonna love Ash-Greninja, and I love Ash-Greninja, I really do. And I said this before, I really hope they make a way to make. I just want them to say, oh, Ash-Greninja is Mega Greninja, just so we can have Ash-Greninja as, you know, a usable Pokemon. But if they want to go, here's Ash-Greninja, it's Ash's Pokemon, but it's gonna stay in the form. Or, you know, it's a Z move and it changes to that form, and we can use it that way, I'll still be happy. I just really want Ash-Greninja on my team. I don't think you guys understand how much I love Ash-Greninja. And I got a plush of it, I got the TCG set. I love Ash-Greninja so much. It's easily one of my favorite Pokemon, easily in the top 10. And yeah, so that's all the leaked information. Let me know what you guys think of this information. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? Love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions. Leave them in the comments down below. I will see you guys next time. And I'll see you on August 12th, because a lot of people want to see a reaction of me doing the information that's coming, because I didn't do one for the last one, and that was massive, and people really wanted to see it for some reason. I'll tell you right now, my reaction was just like, what? No. What? No. Oh my god, that's cute. No. That's all it was, honestly. And if you want to hear that like 50, 60 times repeated over and over for the new information, then be my guest. You can just watch that. Again, so I'm just rambling on. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.